Where we last left off, our heroes wandered upon a big set of heavy tracks left in the mud of the jungle. After a couple set of checks, was quickly identified as a large army of undead that had made their way through and even happened upon an impaled zombie that they quickly dispatched. And in deciding whether or not to follow the path of where the zombie horde had gone, the group decided to instead enter into a ravine where a seemingly nice druid grove was there, and that is where they happened upon a young girl daydreaming. And this young girl happened to be the new party member, Uncilian. And after talking to Uncilian, getting to know her, a surprise happened where the zombies that they were tracking before happened to come tumbling from the top of the ravine down onto the party, and a combat ensued. But it was very quickly apparent that there were more zombies than what the group could handle, and so they fled down the ravine to a river that seemed to empty out into a great basin, which poured into a waterfall down into this basin. And after getting a cool view of what Omu looked like, decided to jump into the swollen river below. Swimming away from the waterfall, the party decided to start swimming towards a temple that was ahead of them to get a little bit of distance between the zombies that were hot on their tail and where they were. And that's where we left off. So, y'all are currently swimming towards this temple. So, we are right where y'all are approaching this temple with a big set of walls around it on all four corners. There's a big opening in the front, but this wall is pretty dilapidated at this point, and there are a number of cracks in the wall that you could make your way through to get inside the wall without having to go all the way around the perimeter to the front. Is anyone doing anything as you guys are approaching?
How am I doing with all my plate armor on?
Wait,
struggling. Aren't I on Sean's back?
Yeah, I think y'all are laprasing it on.
No,
actually, Sean, to Zala's form, quickly. As soon as it came, once it hit the water and took all the bludgeoning damage for the party, did dissipate after that.
Yep.
So you are swimming and having a very tough time of it. Actually, I want you to give me a Constitution, or no, give me an Athletics check to see how well you are treading water in your plate armor.
Can I guide my friend through the rapids?
You sure can.
With advantage.
Guide you.
No, that would just add a
D4.
Oh shit. Okay, my bad. Let me add a D4.
You think it would be cool if you could upcast guidance though?
So 11 because ignore the second one.
Yeah. So 11 just makes it. You are literally keeping your head above water. You are swimming, thrashing with all of your appendages, tail, arms, legs, and feet.
So if that's the case, my character is going to be slightly panicking a little bit, and just trying to find the nearest higher ground where I can gather a foothold next
Well, lucky
to.
for you, the water is pushing you towards this structure that you could grab the walls.
Yeah. And you said there's holes in the walls that we can get through, right?
Yeah, let me actually bring y'all to another map. And we are going to be down in the bottom left quadrant here. So as you guys are coming, there's this wall ahead of you. You can see the gaps now.
I'm gonna try to make it to that opening, because I'm assuming that there's some somewhere that I could stand fairly easily.
Like the one more towards the center, or up by you to the top?
Where you guys are.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to because if I start drowning, I want to be around my friends that can potentially help me.
Okay.
So this is where I want. This is where I want to be. And getting in this area.
Okay, so right now in front of you, you see a big stone building. All of the walls have got this layer of moss, and every now and then you can see plants that are kind of creeped their way into the cracks of the walls and are kind of growing up and through the wall and up and over it. You came from the northeast, so you saw that there was not an entrance on the back side of the building, so you'd have to kind of circle down to the south and west to get around to the front opening.
Yeah, so Uncilian would not really enjoy just drifting through the water freely. So she would more likely stick to the wall and just go from wall to wall to not just be swimming. And also multiple leeches emerging from her, just sticking to the wall and shoving her forwards bit by bit.
Okay.
While she still looks around and tries her best to not lose her new companions out of sight.
And Uncilian's, your passive perception is 14, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Kree is 11 and Tazala is 17. I added those to your tokens. Those are in the red bubble.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uncilian, as you proceed down in the direction that the current is taking you, you notice beyond the wall to the south, you can see the kind of ridged scales of a reptilian creature.
Ooh.
Does you recognize what kind of creature it is?
From this vantage, in the water, it's really tough to see. You can make a perception check if you want to try and determine more features about it.
Let's try this. 21.
Okay, yeah, you can see that it's pretty flat. There are ridges that seem to be going in lines down its back. And you can see that it almost looks like a floating log just in the water. But you can definitely perceive that it is not just a log there. It's reptilian scales.
Yeah. So does that suffice for her to identify the creature? Or is that...
I'm sure at some point you would have seen a crocodile before.
Yeah, I also think so. Well,
I turned into one earlier.
Sees...
No, it's octopus. Never mind. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you were just on a crocodile.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a crocodile ahead of you.
Okay. Yeah, well, as she sees it, she would like stick to the wall more firmly, turn around, and shout over to her companions. There is a crocodile over there. I could get out of danger, but you two can't, so what are we gonna do about it? And like, while she says that, Lee just start like pulling her out of the water, like up the wall with her spider climb.
Nice.
Gross.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Gawking it.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. What's Creed and Tazala doing?
Does Zala see all the same things pretty much that Uncilian?
With your passive perception, yeah, you see the same thing.
So it's alive. Could I try to speak to it?
You want to try and yell over to it?
Yeah, I mean, we have to go that way, so I'm gonna hail him. Hello, alligator friend, or crocodile friend. They hate it when you mix them up. Master of this hallway.
You get the feeling you probably have to get a little closer because there's a waterfall. Like it's pretty loud
Okay.
behind you, and you can't really see its head. Like all you see is like the back half of it.
Can I use my sling in a non-harmful way to kind of underhand a rock over to one of my ammo over to get its attention?
You want to kerplunk a stone next to it to
Yes,
see
please.
if it reacts?
Is
It's
my-
a very, very kid thing to do with an alligator.
Yeah, I mean,
Is my character still able is he still struggling?
I imagine you grabbed a rock at this point. You're,
Okay.
like, grabbing the wall.
Yeah.
But Tazala, make a, make a general attack to throw it in his general vicinity and not hit him. So it's a low. Yeah, you kerplunk a stone nearby it, and you see it turn in your direction.
Do your best Steve Irwin impression, please.
yeah. Hold it right there. Hello, friend.
I think my character is like focused on like just trying to like kind of like stay above water and like cling to like the rocks a little bit here.
So now that you've gotten its attention, it starts to muscle its way through this gap and starts heading in your direction. What are you doing?
I'll start yelling in Crocodilian. Hello, friend. We mean no harm. We're just passing through. And I'll just keep repeating that as he comes up. I do not want to seem aggressive.
Make a animal handling check.
18.
Okay, so you speak to it and say that you're just passing through, and it's still coming toward you.
I want to throw food at it. Throw food.
What do you throw?
I think I have the bag of holding. Meat. Lots of meat. Well, we didn't come empty-handed. Come on now. In Crocodilian.
Okay. What do you? What do you got in
Josh-
the bag of holding?
Josh, while this is happening, can my character like scoot this way?
Yeah.
Okay, so my character is just like scooting this way because like he notices a crocodile and really doesn't like want to like deal with it right at this moment, but probably feels like Tizala is kind of egging this thing on. Gets the impression that it's egging this thing on a little bit.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Ancillion is like 5-10 feet out of the water, up the wall. It's like her feet.
Yeah, the
on
wall goes a good 10 feet up out of the water.
Yeah, like her feet on the wall, but the body like a 45-degree angle, like away from it, looking down. Like from her back, the leeches sticking her to the wall. And she cocks her head, like looking curiously at the scene.
Okay.
I have a feeling that, cause like, okay, yeah, let's keep going.
So what are you throwing, Tizala?
I mean, I don't know what specifically we had since I think Cadence was the last one who kept good notes. Do
you have like a ration or something like that you want to throw at
we
it?
had way more than that. We had like meat that we were feeding Raja.
We still have like let me go into the bag of holding and look at what we got. Like,
Oh yeah,
who has the bag of holding right now?
there it is.
It's in the party. Like there's a party folder, and it
Boar
is
meat.
one of the handouts.
Yeah, but is somebody like holding on to it right now?
It would be Tizala. He's the one that
Okay.
has.
That's a lot of dried boar.
Yes.
You got boar tusks.
So the meat, not the tusk, the
Yeah.
meat. Just like hawks, like the juicy parts. I got bacon.
Throw with
I
a
got...
potion of jump.
Don't do that.
The cursed image of like.
Yeah, at this point you reach in and like you think, oh, dried board meat, and you pull it out, and it's like, oh, this is kind of old dried board meat at this point.
Crocodiles eat garbage.
Yeah, you throw it out. How many pounds of meat do you throw?
I mean, 100.
100 pounds?
Yeah, I'm gonna do like 4 or 5, just like lobbing like as much as a person.
Okay. So you do that, and you see that this croc quickly come up and like start like grabbing it and like gulleting it down, and then it swims off.
Yes.
And finds a canned snack on the way.
And as that happens, I'll swing back around.
But as that happens, another one pops up.
Oh shit.
Insert DJ Khaled. Another one.
Another one. Yeah, same thing. Oh, hello, other friend. We have come specifically to give you all food. In Crocodilian.
Okay, how many more pounds do you throw out?
Let's go a little bit less this time. Let's do 80. See if I don't know how many this time this is gonna happen.
Well, maybe less than that. Like,
Okay.
like ration this.
Well, my goal was
my
like
character is like
person
not that
size.
much. Like all like I just yell out to Zizala, not that much.
We can make more boar meat.
Yeah, so you throw out 80 pounds. This one comes up, snatches it, begins swimming off as well.
Okay.
Edit.
I want to start like going in this direction, and I'm gonna yell at Tizala like, "Let's go!"
Would I be able to like with like pressing jumping off the wall to just like switch sides to the wall of the building?
I mean, you could easily jump it, like, because what's your strength score?
Shit, garbage. 7, so -2.
I mean, you could standing jump half of your. I mean, you could standing jump 5 feet, and then you're 10 feet up, so you kind of part way down and be right above the water as your leeches grab the stone.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's imagine jump, and then like the leeches just like grab, but from like the trajectory of the fall, they expand and stretch in such like short dips into the water and then slip back up. And then while her body is right side up, like just from her sides, the leeches emerge and just drag her along the wall while the rest is swimming.
Okay. So y'all make your way down south.
Downtown.
Making my way.
Downtown Elbow.
Downtown.
God damn it. Every time.
I guess this would be Old Town. Elbow. So the crocodiles were kind of starting to make the corner as I was throwing food at them. And then where'd they go?
Can you restate that? What's the question?
So when we were up closer to where we came in, were the alligators like right up on us, or kind of where we are now? And I was throwing food.
They
at them.
were where you are now. Yeah.
Okay. And where are they?
One you can see on the map here. That's like part of.
Oh,
the
there
map.
he is. Okay. Okay.
But that one is now gone.
Are they happily chomping away?
Yeah, those two are.
Cool. So,
Yeah, I want to start making my way to like these steps.
Okay, so Creed, as you get to here, you can see another one.
Another one.
Another one.
More meat, and then my character is gonna backtrack to Zala and say more meat.
I'll do. Try a little bit less.
Let's throw like 20 pounds.
Well,
out.
no, because like they're at least a small child's worth, right? Like, what's gonna satisfy?
I mean, a small child, like what?
40?
Like what age of this child? Like,
I mean,
that's
20 pounds is a good like what 2-year-old?
that's just a huge baby. That's not like.
No, this is true. This is true.
Like that, it's so cliche that like that's now a way of measurement. Like you want to measure in everything but grams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Americans. Yeah, we refuse. Oh my God, Saturday Night Live just had a great sketch on our refusal to do things the easy way.
Yeah, with Imperial.
Yeah.
Oof.
So you're gonna measure miles in feet then, right? Or yards then, right? Because it's like the next step up. No. Gonna do it in feet. And feet's based on what? Well,
gotta
foot.
do it in lengths
obviously.
of the king's foot.
Yeah.
No.
And this, we supposedly hate the king, but I don't think we do. I think we fetishize the king.
Or at least his feet.
At least, definitely the feet. I mean.
Oh god. So you throw out how much meat?
So I'll try 40, and we'll see what happens.
40. Yeah, sure hope they don't get bored by the meat.
Yep. Hello, friend. Again, I'll give him my little spiel. Oh, so good to see you. We're with the Habitat for Crocs Foundation. Here's some meat. This is all paid for. Blessings from Ubtao. Blessings be upon you.
Okay. Yeah, you dish out another. You said 40.
Yeah, we'll try 40. See what happens.
Okay. Yeah, you dish out 40, and this one comes up. And it kind of pauses for a moment. Give me another animal handling check.
Oh boy. Can I give you another 20 pounds instead?
Was this enough, child?
You put out 40. You gotta give me that animal handling.
It's gonna take forever. Abilities. Please. New friend. Oh. Okay. 23.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of pauses and then, but like, takes it and swims back out the entrance.
Nice. Okay. No, that was too close. We're going 60 next time.
But as you guys round the corner, you can see the steps ahead of you. You see the following. Crocodiles wallow in this muddy lake bed, from which rises a walled ruin. 2 columns flank the entrance, carved with images of a long-legged bird with a needle-like beak. And that would be at these 2 pillars here. At the building's front, slimy steps ascend into an entry arch. And you can, like, as you get to where the water is, you can actually see the steps go down farther deeper. Like, there used to be this used to not be flooded. But as you make your way into the entrance, moss clings to the stonework throughout this hall. A mosaic on the floor depicts a tall bird using its long pointy beak to pin a monstrous frog-like creature with tentacles sprouting from its back and its shoulders. Set into the far wall is a set of heavy stone doors.
I don't like the looks of this.
And Tizala, actually for you, you have seen one of these creatures before, the bird with the long pointy beak. One of these approached you after you went to Oralunga and asked you to come back to its village.
That was a long time ago. That's cool. That's back in Cadence days. Cool. Well, it's just a statue, right? I don't see like a...
They are statues, yeah. And then as you enter into this room here, there is a mosaic on the floor of the bird and the bird pinning a giant monstrous frog.
We went to his village, right? Or no, we didn't?
You did not.
Damn.
You told Commander Breakbone to go raid their village for treasure.
Oh. Man, that's a long time ago. I don't remember.
What are we doing?
Okay, well, I'll tell them that I recognize this bird person thing. But does this seem more animalistic or like literally the same type of humanoid? Not humanoid, but like sentient bird guy I ran into.
It's hard to tell from the statue and the mosaic.
Okay.
Do I get the impression that this is a dangerous place?
You are in Schultz. So.
Yeah. With, yeah, and like it's a dumb question because there's like tons of alligators around here, so or crocodiles.
I mean, it's like Florida.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, it's not like Australia. You're not gonna burn, but
Yeah. So it would be impressive if we did
sit
burn.
at the entrance, or
I mean, no, it's dry, right? Let's head up in there and see if we can either press onward even farther away from the crocs, or like I'm seeking a short rest if we can. If I'm trying to like, and I'll tell everybody like, let us get to some high ground or dry. Perhaps we can find a seclusion so that we can reassess. And
yeah, I could really take a little time to
dry off.
take a breather.
Yeah.
So yeah.
As reluctant as my character is, I'm like, yes, I think that would be a good idea. But this place does not it doesn't seem wise to stay in this place for very long.
We shall pray to Optao. Surely you will hear our prayer and protect us.
Okay. So you all want to take a short rest in here?
Well, check it out first. See if it's cool.
Okay. Yeah. The room that you're in right now, the only notable thing is the mosaic on the floor and the stone doors ahead of you.
If it seems okay and those crocs are sated for the moment. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if y'all are keeping an eye out,
Sure.
eventually, over the course of the next hour, you do see them kind of wallowing in the water. Like they're not gone, but they've been fed for a little bit.
Nice. Cool. So we dry off, assess the situation. Can we successfully short rest?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone do anything during that time?
Or just roll. Yeah, I'll roll a hit die.
I will as well, most definitely.
Which also, for y'all's general information and planning and all that stuff, as we did the hex crawl, we typically were taking that days at a time.
Yeah.
Now that we're in Omu, the pacing's going to slow down a bit.
Yeah.
Like, days aren't going to, one temple isn't going to take you a whole day to get through.
Yeah. Okay. Short rest. Got my shapes back. Right,
That's one. Fuck.
Sorry, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's plus con mod.
I would. Yeah. I would also. Actually, what was it? Oh yeah. In Celestial, I would have her sing a soothing song while we are resting, as a song of rest.
I feel like I don't ever get to see people use stuff like that.
nice.
So that is an extra D6 healing for everyone.
Woo!
It's
Oh,
not
sweet.
much, but it's honest work.
It gets me to full health.
Well, D6, not 6. Is that
Oh, I'm sorry.
Uncilian
I
rolls
didn't-
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncilian rolled the d6, and that'll be
Oh.
what it is for everybody.
Okay, that is a 6.
There
Nice!
you go.
All right, that gets me to full health.
I'm full health -1 for me. Fuck yeah.
So I rolled 2 hit dice so far. I'm still not full, so gotta continue.
And I got my shapes back and my spirit totem. Pew 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 pew.
Another 11. Let's say that's enough. So I rolled 3 hit dice.
And I actually didn't summon anything earlier. That was all just being wacky. So I still got all my spell slots.
Yeah, the zombie horde, I don't think you summoned anything. Okay. What are we doing?
Which in
An hour
hindsight,
has passed.
I was gonna say in hindsight it's smart, but in the moment I was just random. Hours passed.
So, yeah, like while we really came to take a breather, and like after a while, well, I'd say at the end of the rest, Uncilian would like, I don't know, kick a few little stones or pebbles around, and then turn towards you and say, "You didn't plan on getting here by any chance? We really did just randomly fall here. This was not your destination, was it?"
No, it is. It is actually.
Oh, really?
This is where the Guardian Naga, Every question we asked, this was the answer. This Omu.
Oh, so this just does not only look important, it is important?
Well, I don't know about this specific room, but I know we're in the right place.
So the city in general. So
Yes.
Do you know what you're looking for, or do we just start clearing the place out and look everywhere for something that could be interesting?
Well, I know the symbology. I have come across it before. We in a vision, I think, and also our experience with Moa, the snake spirit that showed us. Kind of in real life, it's the Quetzalcoatl legend in Mexico. The bird defeating the serpent in that case, but we've seen it as a frog many times here. So it's an image we've seen repeated and repeated. So I don't know if it is special to this place, but it is. It has to be. It has to mean something in general. It's choked. Uptal would not have shown us so many times.
I do not understand any of this, but you seem confident, so...
Oh, I don't understand it, but I have no idea what it means, but I have seen it many times. So this is
that does not seem to keep you from being confident. I like that.
So over the course of the short rest, Tazala, since you've got that good passive perception, while you're in this room, you actually notice etched into the wall that you're currently sitting next to, there is a note scrawled into the stonework. It says, "The puzzle cubes are the key."
More puzzles. Puzzle cubes. I mean, I'll tell everybody that.
What's this thing that's like in front of us, Josh?
That's the mosaic.
Okay.
And the statues.
Does anything look like there's cubes or anything like that on the mosaic?
You can do an investigation check if you want to look closer at the mosaic.
Yes, please.
Yep,
May
I'd like to do that.
I would like to guide my friend. What are you looking at? Let me help you.
Ooh.
You can say with absolute certainty that there are no cubes in this mosaic.
And is there anything of importance on that mosaic that would just kind of like stand out as like potentially important?
You can definitely get the motif of the mosaic is that this bird creature is dominating the frog creature.
Okay.
Rude.
Similar to how a crane easily pins down a frog that it's hunting. But they are of fairly equal size.
Cool. The double doors, is it openable?
They're currently closed.
I think.
Do they look like they open in our direction or away from us?
Question.
You can give them a try.
7 strength.
Let's I will investigate the door first. I'm gonna check for to see if it's cool to move ahead. I'm looking on the rim to see if there's any maybe booby traps or door or yeah, the rogue's not here, so
Yeah, investigate. Yeah. Investigate.
Oh, we're booby watching now.
yes.
Actually, with Creed's investigation, you can easily tell that they're not
Nice.
trapped, but they look heavy.
Okay. Maybe all of us together can try to move one side of the double doors. Since it's I don't know how many centuries have passed since somebody tried this. So I will.
I'll give them a.
And you're sure
Creed,
you
what's your
guys?
strength score? Tazala, what's your strength score?
Not bad, actually.
17. But like I call out to Zala, and say, "Are you sure that's what we want to do?"
I mean that, or we feed more to the alligators.
You seemed like you did not enjoy being in the water with all of
This is true. This is true.
15
But I
strength
remember, I do remember being up and seeing that this building was completely surrounded by water. So I don't know if there's a good way out for us other than going through the front door.
Maybe there is a convenient way for all of us to get on top, and not just me, and maybe we can see something from there.
Okay. All right. So I walk over to the doors and try to help Tizala and Merlin open these doors.
Any combination
Uncilian.
of Creed, Tizala, and Uncilian would be able to force the door open, and it does push its way inward. And you see before you an empty pedestal stands in the middle of this chamber. 6 statues face it from alcoves in the walls. They depict bare-chested humans with the heads of different animals. From left to right, the heads resemble those of a lizard, a jaguar, a lobster, and then on the right, a toucan, a bat, and a frog.
Oh boy. Are there cubes? Are they on cubes? Is this like a puzzle?
Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna look at what I want to do is I want to look at the like individual statues real quick, and then just like go back and look at this thing and see. All right, does the frog match the frog on the thing?
The frog does not match.
Dang it.
Because the frog
Okay.
that's in the mosaic is a frog-like creature with these like
It's-
tentacles coming out of its shoulder.
Yeah. Okay. And then the bird creature is not resemble any of these statues either.
Well, there's a toucan
Yeah.
as one of the statues, but the bird in the mosaic has a needle-like nose
It's
versus the
just-
toucan's
yeah.
big kind of banana-shaped nose.
Like a heron?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a heron.
Just as a general question, as we look in the room, like how high does it go up, and is there like anything of note on the high wall or the ceiling?
Yeah, you look up and you see it's a very plainly decorated room. Any decoration that once was here, like you can see kind of like dilapidated tapestries and stuff like that are just ruins of cloth at this point. You can see moss kind of growing up because it's a very kind of humid building, and you don't see any other like entrances or exits for this room. There's just that pedestal in the middle that's got some like decoration on it, and then the statues all pointed inward looking at the pedestal.
Does pedestal have any symbols on it?
Yeah, you go ahead and walk up to the pedestal and give it a look. And on the pedestal itself, you see etched into it a series of phrases. Comes with sunshine, leaves with night, hides in darkness, does not bite. Always joined to its caster, never strays from its master. And I'll drop that in the chat.
Can you put in the chat like the 6 different statues?
Yes, I can.
Just just because I am. This is an excuse, but daylight savings is kicking my ass.
So what are we doing? Are we thinking about the words and all that?
I'm thinking about the words right now, and Sean, or excuse me, Tazala's off. I like poke him, like, hey, you all right? He's just like, there's nothing there for a second.
It's just static in his eyes.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know what's going on with them.
If you hear this, you received an automatic Tizala message. I'm currently not available.
Yeah, I'm like, Uncilian, I'm looking at this, or I'm thinking about these things, and I'm like, I'm trying to figure out like the pattern of these, because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 sayings, and there's 6 different statues. I think all of these apply to one of the statues, and then
It's actually 6 sayings. When I formatted it, it
is.
the does not bite and always join to its caster are different statements.
Oh, okay. So there's 6. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense. Comes with sunshine. That seems like a lizard.
Wizard.
Yep.
Lizard. Caster.
Wizard.
Did I say
he's
wizard? Did I say wizard?
No, I said wizard. Lizard.
Oh, okay. Leaves with night.
Which one of these is the bird with the sharp beak?
None of them.
Toucan.
So as you read the list that I provided, it's basically left side top down and then right side top down.
Where is that list?
In roll 20. The lizard, jaguar, lobster, toucan, bat, and a frog.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm just too dumb, but I can't seem to find it. Like in the chat.
It's like
there's
the
only
most
this-
recent chat line.
In roll 20.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guess you can't do that. That sucks. And I can't edit
so-
that, so
She seems to like keep her distance from the toucan thing instinctively.
So, like, let's look at leaves with night and hides in darkness. So, leaves with night. I mean, I feel like a bat.
Yeah. I think that makes sense. And hides
But-
in darkness, that's a jaguar, I think.
And right now, this room is like it's complete. There's no windows in this room, so all the light that is coming in is streaming in through the doorway.
The caster's the one throwing me off.
Yeah, and then hides in darkness. Uncilian, you said jaguar on that one, right?
Yeah.
Does not bite. I feel like that would be.
Yeah, lobster.
A lobster for sure, but also joined to its caster. Would that be?
Is it a pun? Does it caster mean like something else?
The lizard wizard.
Lizard wizard?
I mean, what's left? Never strays from its master.
Yeah, I don't know that one either.
I mean, for both remaining phrases, we only really have a toucan. and
I
a
feel-
frog.
I feel like never strays from its master would be a toucan.
Who's the
But
toucan's master?
Just for the simple fact of like, if you think about like,
Is this a Lion King reference?
well, I mean, also like if like I'm thinking of like pirates and like their birds, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know if that's a stretch or not.
Can we roll to see how piratey the toucan looks?
Yeah, I mean, you can go over to the toucan and inspect it.
I'm gonna see what's
Like,
up.
It has an
Investigate the
eye
statue.
patch
Exactly.
made out of moss.
Is there an eye? Does it have tattoos like mom or?
Is there an inscription, a small one that says "R"?
Right. Or like a lady toucan, but like
So never strays from its master would be a frog, which seems really weird.
right.
But comes with sunshine.
Ooh, can I look at is the frog like a normal frog or like the weird frog we saw before?
It's a normal frog.
Okay.
And remember, these are statues of human bodies with animal
Yeah.
heads.
Like the Egyptian vibes hieroglyphs.
Do the heads pop off of the human bodies?
Go give it a try.
Uh-oh. And roll for initiative.
Which one are you attempting to pop the head off?
Oh boy.
The frog, because it's the least scary of them all.
Tell,
Okay,
please.
so you go over to this statue here
Okay.
and give me a strength check.
I deserve that for my crit last time.
You try and grab the frog head, and your hands just keep slipping off of it. It's like there's no good purchase for you to even make an attempt.
Okay. Is the what? Okay, so the frog head. There's a frog head. What is there? Is there anything different characteristic of the human body
Nope.
other
A
than it
very
has a frog head?
Inconspicuous human body with a frog head on it.
Does this
But,
seem...
I mean, the only thing that you can tell is that it's looking at the pedestal.
And does it look like I can manipulate this statue in any other way?
You can investigate
Or the
to
pedestal.
determine that.
Does the
So
pedestal move?
he already tried to move it, right?
He already tried to move it unsuccessfully. Yes.
Well, I tried to pop its head off.
Do they look extremely sturdy in any way?
They are stone statues in these reliefs, like they were made there, and they're part of the structure.
Okay. I'm really kind of beat on this. Don't really know,
What?
even if our answer is right, what we should do with it.
Is there anything that you can manipulate on the pillar in the middle here?
On the pedestal?
Yeah, on the pedestal. Sorry.
So on the pedestal, you can see, if you look at it close, like you saw the inscription that's on the pedestal that is, this riddle, and you can actually see an outline of a place where a cube would be. But there's nothing there. There's just the like an etching of
Is there a button?
as if there was some sort of mechanism that would move and then reveal.
Yeah. Like a cube.
But
Okay.
it is not there now, and you see no means of activating that mechanism.
All right, I'm gonna go back to the statue, and I'm gonna like touch the eyes, touch the ears, like just to see if I can find like buttons or something like
Which
that.
statue?
I only have like one idea left. Is there maybe a way to, I don't know, check if the statues or anything in this room is magic? Like, I don't know, is there a way to check for that without detect magic? Because I don't have it.
Not
Do I-
that I'm aware of, unless you have some innate ability to do that. By the way, every time that you go up to these statues, they're kind of in darkness because, again, the light that is shining in is just through the doorway, essentially.
Well,
Is there a mirror or anything like
Yeah.
that in here?
I was about to say, is,
oh, I have another quick question, but more towards the other two. Does one of you not have dark vision? So, like, would she notice one of you, like, squinting his eyes, having
I
a harder
believe
time
Creed
seeing?
does not have, or Tazala.
No, we don't have
Neither of you have dark vision.
Oh, so like she's the only one, like, fully open, like, white milky eyes, looking around, seeing like everything more or less perfectly, but like in
Yes.
gray. And after a while, like, she sees the two of them, like, really in deep thought, but always like squinting. And while she has nothing else really to contribute, she takes out a lamp that she has with her. And yeah, there's also oil in it, I see, and lights it up.
nice.
And from then on, she's basically just gonna follow the other two around and give them light.
Okay. You pull out your lamp.
Oh, thank you. Should we light up the jaguar or the lizard?
All right, so we walk over to the jaguar just to do like more investigation, like touching the statue, trying to find any potential things.
So you go to the jaguar and you don't see anything. You go to the lizard.
Yeah.
Don't see anything. Go to the lobster and the toucan. Don't see anything there. You already looked at the frog. And then you come up to the bat that is here.
Mm.
Okay.
Bad.
Are you all able to see anything on your screens?
Oh yeah, there's something extending from that.
Oh, behind it.
So as you hold this lamp up to the bat, you can see light penetrating just beyond the statue, behind it, into this small crevice in the wall.
Smash it.
Well, this looks interesting. When I look at the other two, do they seem like they would have a nice time, like, fitting into that, or would that be more on like my
Creed,
side
for
and shape?
sure, would have a tough time. So, like, the rules for squeezing are you can squeeze through, but it's difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Creed would have the hardest time compared to the other two.
And
But it is possible.
and is this like accessible right now, or is it like obstructed?
It is. You basically you have enough room to skirt around the side of the statue and get behind it to then get into this crevice.
All right, well, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll push Creed from behind. Suck it in.
I'm gonna squeeze through. I'm just gonna follow the path.
Yeah. She would have offered to go first, but no, she just
Yeah,
follows.
I thought you were first. I thought you were first, and then I was pushing Creed.
Do I see
By
anything?
the way, the
in...
answer to that riddle was a shadow.
See, I was wondering if it had nothing to do with the
Yeah, I was
It
trying
had
to. I
nothing
was
to
trying
do
to.
with the statues.
yeah.
I was trying to like equate them together.
Trace from its caster.
But I think
Okay.
you should
Yep.
never ever feel bad for not getting a riddle in D&D, because
It's-
every time I put like some basic ass riddle from the back of a cornflakes thing in my games. People had the hardest time figuring it out, and in the end, it's not really about riddle solving, but more about like being creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, we got the nice mental image of a toucan that has a female toucan tattooed, so I think that's worth more than a correct answer.
Toucan
All right,
Pam.
so as you enter into this room, a strange grid is etched into the far wall of this stone cell. And as y'all enter into that room,
Snakes fall. Everyone dies.
just want to make sure I'm on the right. Okay. We are going to move over. And you see the following on the far wall. This grid.
Back out of it. Okay. Okay.
Damn. I'm getting some, like, Pokemon second generation Incognito shift puzzle vibes.
Stare at the center for let's stare at the center for 5 minutes and see if something reveals itself to us.
Creed, since you were the one that read the riddle, and who's got the highest like passive intelligence score?
I have a passive intelligence of bullshit. 11.
Nala, what about you, bud?
Passive? Not great.
Yeah.
I mean, for a passive nature, it would be 14.
Mine is also 11.
Okay.
We are faithful, not intelligent.
Then each of you just roll me an intelligence check.
12.
Yay!
Or no, well, I guess an actual skill would be investigation. I guess. Yeah, we'll do not a save. It's do an investigation check.
Okay.
As you look at this wall.
2.
Oh, 15.
Okay, so this is all. I'll wait for yours just in case you roll exceptionally well.
He rolled a 10.
Well, that was
No,
a
he rolled
save.
Yeah,
Investigation.
Oh, my bad. Yep.
It's taking forever to catch up. Boom.
Okay, so
And 10.
See, he rolled a 10.
Creed.
Yep.
Creed, as you are looking at this stone wall and you're like, oh, like if I just stare at it for long enough, the answer will reveal itself to me. You start thinking, oh, well, okay, patterns, like the words in the riddle were a pattern. This wall has a certain number of squares. Maybe there's some connection.
Can I investigate the individual squares? Like the nearest one? Where's mine?
Yeah, like so you
Are we, is this a floor that we're on?
no,
This
it's
is
the
the
wall.
wall?
It's like the big back
Okay,
wall
okay,
that you
okay.
see.
Okay.
But you can see that some of the squares are colored differently than the others.
Yeah.
Right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 squares.
There's 9.
You can
But
also
there's-
see that
There's 3 and 2 pair, and there's 3 that are single.
most of these squares seem to have been kind of like cleaned compared to all the other walls in this room.
So there are 15 by 7 tiles. Which 70 plus 35 equals 105 tiles, right? Wow. Does that number ring any bell? Like, is there any immediate association that comes up?
Did any of you in your investigations of the riddle write down the riddle?
I mean, I have the riddle. Comes with sun. Like, I mean,
she wouldn't have, but like she provided the lamp, so there would have been a opportunity to. Actually
I wouldn't necessarily have written it down, but I would have like memorized that. You know, I would have sat there and like thought through that.
Okay.
I just put the tattoo that the toucan had on his shoulder in Discord. Mid-Journey's awesome. Okay. If there aren't any... So is it like those little kid puzzles where you can shift around the tiles? Does it feel like we can...
You attempt to try and move them, and they are fixed to the wall.
Oh. Can I...
So I didn't see anything anywhere that would like fit here. You looked around quite a bit. Do you think there was anything out there that could fit here?
Well, so as you guys look around the room, you do notice now that there are a few pieces of chalk kind of shoved off in the corner. And each of like the wall has like chalk residue on it.
No, I know this. Like that's what I used to practice writing with. And like she gets one of the pieces of chalk that are lying around and just starts scribbling like some basic words on the wall.
Okay. Yeah, you scribble some words on the wall. Are you doing like a letter in each square?
Sure, why not?
What do you write?
She would write her name at first.
Okay, yeah, you write your name on the wall, and now it is there in big individual letters in these squares.
Like do the letters that are on the darker tiles, do they look special? Do they pop out more than the others?
What's it called? Write down the. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Right in each one of those. Write down the letter. Each one of those tiles. Write a letter from the.
From the text.
From the text that we had out, out front.
Would the text fit in there? I'm not sure. Like it seems to be a bit
If you
much.
take the time to count out all the letters in the riddle, you do notice that the numbers add up.
Whoa!
Damn.
All right.
Same number of.
Dude, that's convoluted. Holy fuck.
All right, Josh, can you do me a favor and reveal us writing out all the letters so we can see what the combinations are of the letters that are in the darker spots?
Whoa!
Thank you.
There we go.
No, cover, yes. No.
Cover, yes.
Fuck.
Hold on a second. I need to back out a little bit. Okay.
Parts of every code.
Cover eyes.
Every save. Every EVERI.
Cover eyes. Ugh. God
Yep.
damn it.
Oh.
So everybody cover your eyes.
Cover our eyes.
Yeah, we're all playing peekaboo now.
Yeah.
Cover your eyes and nothing happens.
Is the lamp still going?
It is.
Yeah.
Turn off the lamp so we can see if there's light coming from some other place.
Yeah, like she still holds the lamp, and like an eel comes out and like goes into the lamp and.
You are now in darkness.
Is there
And
any light
Don't see
that's
anything in this room.
shit? All right, let's
Well,
get.
The eyes of
guess
the
the only,
statues,
the
the
only light
statues.
that you see is the light that trickles in from the path that you just took to get into this room.
The statues. We should blind the statues.
That's a good place. All right, let's get out of here.
That sounds kind of cruel. But I mean, they're not alive, so.
No, I mean just like a bag over their head, not permanently blind.
You guys look so funny when you're in the dark. And like she waves in front of Tazala's eyes to see if he can see her.
What are those called? Anagrams?
No.
No, I think this is called something different because anagram is always like the first letter of a certain word.
Oh
Does
yeah.
Focus ping not bring you to where you can see?
That's alliteration. And then anagram's like right? It's same front to back, like race car. Or
Yeah. It like anagrams. I'm sorry, are like scrambled words, right? Maybe not.
looking for
I
the
don't
right
remember.
word.
Oh, I was looking through my stuff to see if I have something that we can blind them with, but I don't have any fabric. But what I do have is sealing wax. So I'd like with the lamp heat a bit of the sealing wax and just dribble it over whatever kind of seeing implements these statues have. To try to blind them with that.
Okay.
Scott,
Yeah,
you're
you
right.
can use-
Anagram.
You can use your wax to cover the eyes of all the statues. And when you do that, the pedestal opens up and a cube emerges from the pedestal.
Nice.
Ooh.
Palindrome. That's the word I was thinking of with the anagram. Yes, with the scrambling thing.
Right.
So that worked, and then we got a game piece or whatever, or cube game.
We got a cube.
Game cube.
You have a cube, and I actually can show you that.
Oh, scroll,
Oh.
scroll. Down. Nice. Ooh, we got a crane cube.
Like she
Alright.
looks at it and says, "I'm not touching that."
All right, now we need to find the last one, or the other one.
Wait, what? There are more of these?
There's got to be at least one more, because the thing on the outside, like we had you have the crane, and then what was the like frog like tentacle looking thing, right? Maybe we take
You only
this.
see one place for a cube to come from in this.
Okay.
Not like a
Right.
Pez dispenser.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Is
so
there
is it movable?
is there a place to put this out here, or like outside of the doors? saying
You
that?
can look. Who is
I'm-
taking the cube?
I am drawn to the cube.
Somebody gonna grab the cube?
Yeah.
And Uncilian does not. She does not like the bird.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right,
grab
I'm gonna
it.
walk back and I'm gonna take the cube.
No, I've said it. Can you not hear me?
Oh,
Fourth time I'm saying I'll take the cube.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I also didn't hear you say you take it.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you're suddenly kind of quiet.
What? Am I louder? Is that louder?
Oh,
Test,
Not
test.
super louder.
Damn it.
not that much, but we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Oh yes,
Oh gosh,
Oh,
that is a lot louder.
that's
Okay. So
I grabbed the cube.
therefore you are.
okay. Yeah, you grab the cube. Nothing happens. No like trap is triggered or anything like that.
But suddenly, out of nowhere, Indiana Jones music is playing. It's time for a daring escape.
So the cube isn't something that's supposed to be placed on the wall? That was a separate thing?
You don't see anything that is indicating that you should place it anywhere.
Okay. So,
You
okay.
did see that the there on the wall before. I think what you're referencing is there was someone had like carved into the wall, kind of crudely. The puzzle cubes are the key.
Right. So this is our key. Okay. But to nothing like in here. This is like a...
Not that you can see.
Okay. Is there anything out on the what was this right here? Like it wasn't a painting. Can I ping? How do I ping?
It was a. Wait, where are you going now?
Well, I thought we were over through there. How did we end up back? Did we all come back in here?
Yeah, everyone went back into the room with the statues to cover their eyes.
Oh, right.
To then, and that's what unlocked the pedestal.
Well, so were we not going to keep
It's,
pressing?
like I asked earlier, but it didn't seem like there was any way from the inside to get on like the top of the roof, right?
No, there's not.
Okay. So like as we have the cube and don't really find anything else to do in there, Uncilian would address the other two and say, "Do you think it's helpful for me to go up top and have a look around? Because I don't really see anything else to do here, and with all the strange dangers out in the water, I don't really think we want to stay here forever."
I mean, yeah.
I would 100% agree with that.
Yeah, absolutely. See if those like zombies have like learned how to swim since.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of embarrassing, but I have to maybe ask a little favor from the two of you.
Okay.
As you
So-
see, my eyesight is not like the best, but with the help of the two of you, I could like temporarily improve my sight and climb up and then have a look. Like,
What do
if
you need?
maybe, I don't know, donate some life force to me.
You need blood.
Like you see, she's really uncomfortable asking.
I mean, you healed me earlier, so sure. As a utilizer of the Wither and Bloom spell, let's go ahead. Yeah, I get it.
Okay, so like I would get the two of them next to me, and I would like use vampiric bite on one of them and combine that with the flourish that lets me do the
Do you
eight.
just like are you hurt and need health? Is that what's happening
no.
here? Or
No, like I can use the vampiric bite.
Think
as
like
a buff
Blade.
for my next ability check,
Okay,
and I
got
plan
you.
on doing that for the perception check. So,
got you. Okay.
DM, is that okay if I just roll the damage?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So the damage for the vampiric bite itself.
As you go in for Tazala, he's gonna manifest jaguar teeth or panther teeth and bite it himself. Like, here you go.
Yeah, like Leech comes out towards you and is kind of like held back by her to bite you, and is like you see it tremble and then redirect to where you bit yourself.
Nice.
And another Leech comes out and goes for a like bare spot of skin, like on the upside, like over the armor of.
Creed.
I keep forgetting the Dragonborn's name.
Creed.
Creed. I'm so sorry. Yeah, for Creed's neck.
That's all right.
And I'm gonna roll a d8 for both. On top is a 5. So for Tazala, it's 14 points of piercing damage, and it is 5 points of piercing damage for Creed,
Okay.
which makes a total of 19. And, well, you see her eyes shift from this, like, milky, almost, like, blind-looking state. You see that, like, the white in her eyes is no longer, like, milky and yellowy, but now just clear. And you see her pupils are now, like, piercing blue.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm gonna be right back. And she goes outside and, climbs the temple walls. And, yeah, if that's alright with you, DM, I'd just go up and roll a perception check to see anything of interest in the general vicinity.
Okay. You can spider climb your way up to the roof of the building. The first thing you notice, without needing a check, is at the front of the building, there are 2 of those crocodile, just kind of, again, wallowing back in the positions that they were generally originally in. But you also see 2 masses, like 2 shades in the murky water below, where it looks like there were 2 more that were kind of underwater. But you get to the top, and you are making a perception check, looking for just anything interesting.
Yeah, well, basically Let me
guide you.
To be more specific, I'd say there is this strange mage with the robes that we encountered earlier. That she cast a spell on. Like, she would probably look for something with those colors. Then for like movement in general, like sources of danger, and maybe for any landmark that is like special or reminds her of the place where she's at right now. Oh, you also give me guidance?
Guidance, what do you
Because
see?
posted it?
I'm helping you.
No? Okay. So that is I keep forgetting. What did I say from the total? It was a 5 plus a 5 plus an 8. It's a plus 14 to the check plus a d4. I'm gonna roll. Perception is 11. That makes 25. That makes it 26.
Okay, so with a 26, you're looking for anything that has like red robes, and just in general, as you like are trying to get a good lay of the land, you can see immediately to the south of you is a ruined building that has what you can tell to be like, kind of like magical runes scrawled into it. And you see like a big stair step up to it. That's in this general direction. Over to your west, you can see a series of buildings that are all kind of around this little water alcove. And as part of the check that you just had, you can see little red scaled creatures that are currently flitting between buildings,
Uh-oh.
and they're headed. They were here, and they're headed to the west.
Okay.
You look down to the southeast, and you see mostly ruined buildings. You do see a gap in this palace wall where water's kind of pushing its way in. But for the most part, that's as much as you're able to gather.
Can you ping the first area again? I wasn't.
The first area was here.
Okay, that's where the red.
The second area where you saw the little red creatures,
Oh, red creatures,
was
okay.
here. And then the palace
Yeah.
was here.
Okay. Well, at that point, she would head back down, and then basically relay everything the way you just told it, and conclude with. And of course, I understand that you and like she gestures towards Creed are probably more interested in making some land, getting away from all the waters. But I think this building more or less next doors looks really interesting, so I mean we're close to it, so maybe we swing by and after that make some land. If the two of you are not more interested in this palace thingy.
No, yeah. I to clarify, we thoroughly scouted that previous room, right? The behind the
You did.
statue.
Yes.
Okay, we're good. Yeah. Let us take this cube. Hopefully it is useful outside this building.
Something in your bones tells you it is.
Nice.
It's the Uptao bone marrow.
Yes, thank you, Uptao.
But how are
So-
we proceeding away from this building?
Well, outside are your little friends. Is there any way? Do you have any means of persuading them? Maybe a way so they can give us or like she looks more towards Creed, our friend here, a ride.
Could I get another bird's eye view of the map?
Of the Omu?
Yeah, just like I just wanted to see like our building next to the next building. I'll zoom in and look at that again. Cause like I gotta climb, I gotta swim, but I don't have both. Let's see. So we're right there, so we'd have to swim to the cutters again. Well, if you did not see any dangerous things, like kind of where we entered actually. So like, if we could avoid the we can't avoid the crocs. I don't think we can avoid the crocs.
Yeah, that that is really the question. I don't see a good reason to get in a confrontation with them. I'm sure we could best them, but would be sad.
It'd be sad. Yeah, they're just doing the croc thing. Well, we have plenty of meat. I mean, I can try to persuade my friends again. I don't think really me changing into a croc will, and then you riding my back, I don't think that'll dissuade them from trying to eat you if they were wanting to eat you. Perhaps.
Yeah, you're correct with that.
Perhaps you could. I could give you the bag of holding so that you could be prepared with the meat, and then I could, still use my wild shape to get us across safely, or at least easily, since Creed has much trouble with his armor.
I think that is a great idea.
That sounds like a great idea. Yeah.
Okay, but 60 pounds minimum. Just so nobody else has to make an animal
I
handling
make
check.
sure, like, I get as much out of it and throw it as I can carry, and that is not a lot.
Can I teach them like a couple of crocodilian? No, I won't.
A couple growls?
Yeah.
I refuse to learn in this. Thank you very much.
Okay. So yeah, I will do that. I'll hand my bag of holding to Creed and be like, look at me. 60 pounds. I know you want to hold on to this boar, but it's already old. We can't eat it. But yeah, there could be 1,000 more crocs between us and the palace. But anyway, yes.
Wherever we go.
Yeah. But here we go. So I'll transform, do my thing, and motion, hop on my
So
back.
both of you are getting on to Zala's back, I'm assuming.
Yeah. For sure. I am at least. I don't know if Uncilian is like using his
Leash power.
leeches to like move around.
Leeches, go!
Yeah, like at first she would stick to the other two, and like if there's if it's just opportune to like detach from them and just walk along a wall, she would do so. But at first, let's see if we get by our reptilian friends.
Okay. So, for the sake of progression, you are able to 60 pounds at a time dissuade these crocs from attacking you. As like the first one comes up, 60 pounds, like just take it.
Yeah.
It takes it and it kind of dips down underwater. Then another one comes, and another one. Four crocs come.
So 240.
So go ahead and pull out. What, 240?
Yeah.
240 of your meat.
We're down to 20 pounds.
Thanks for phrasing it that way.
And but those are the last of them that come, and you're able to make your way. You said you're headed south.
Right.
Uncilian, that's just for your edification. That's 9 kilograms.
Thank you very much. Like I'm starting to get like my head around like the feet and miles measurement.
Yeah.
Because I use it a lot, but like pounds, nah.
Honestly,
essentially 20 pounds is 9 kilograms.
in Texas, we measure
You
distance.
can multiply it from there.
Like every time I make a character and I gotta like set down the weight, I just Google the average amount of like a person of that size, of that age and stuff in kilograms, and just convert it via Google.
Yep.
Cause
Yep.
yeah.
In Texas, we take it a step further. We measure distance by time. So, like, I live 45 minutes from Josh. If you ask me how far he lives, I have no fucking clue.
No
I
idea.
have no idea.
So you're not measuring like how many whips on the back.
Yeah, no, I don't know how many knots I've let go over the bow. I have no idea.
Oh no.
I know it's 45 minutes though, and then Scott's probably you moved, so I don't know, probably the same ish.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Did you move?
well, I mean
From my
previous, yeah,
house.
yeah.
Okay. So y'all head south, and
Yes.
you come upon a building, like I said, that has arcane runes basically sprawled on the front of it, kind of down in two big lines. It's no known language to any of you, but you do recognize that they are arcane in nature.
Yes.
And y'all come up to this building.
Tazala growls in approval.
And let me pull out some tokens once more. And you come up to some basically same kind of deal, come up to a big kind of set of stairs that lead up to these doors, and one of them is ajar, so you can see inside. But it's basically two big double doors, and one of them's kind of pushed in. The whole bottom floor of this building is flooded with about a foot of water. And inside the building, it's very dark. You'll need some sort of light as you come in, except for Uncilian.
Should I get the lamp out again? We should really take care to not get it wet, though.
See, do crocodiles have dark vision? Probably not. I'm gonna assume not.
I mean, be glad that you don't need something like underwater with vision in this gaming system.
Yeah.
So as you enter in,
Yeah, I know.
this grand building has decorative arcane runes engraved on it in maze patterns. The bottom floor is flooded, and many rooms are, as you'll walk in, you'll see, are also flooded.
Okay, do we just
So
strategically...
immediately as you enter
from
into the front door, you can see off to your right are a set of stairs that seem to go up, where you can get out of the water if you go that direction. Everywhere else, you see a big room in front of you with a door here. You see a door here and here, and then there's another set of double doors on the far side of the building that looks like it runs the length of the building.
Are we alone in these waters?
As far as you can tell. Again, it's like, up to your calves, and it's dark, so it's tough to like see down through to the floor.
I will
activate the croc radar.
Yes. Bing! I see the stairs, and I think that's our final goal probably, but I still want to do just kind of a security sweep.
I want to light a torch.
There you go.
Yeah, like I said, I'd
he's gonna
make the lamp go shine.
And then for my friends on my back to check out, but I'll do like an obvious, tour of these things and kind of slow too. Just on idle or.
So we start with the lower door and then go from there to the next one up and then down the hall, right?
Yeah.
Ping which one you're starting at.
Kind of in a counterclockwise motion. So I'll start,
counterclockwise. Okay.
So I'll start up here and then go circle back. I mean, it doesn't matter. That's fine too. Clockwise, whatever.
So you go clockwise. You're able to push the door open, and inside you can see a room that's got shelves containing potions, a table with an elaborate alchemical setup, and a pair of tall metal rods, which are represented by these crystals, with lightning arcing between the two of them.
Out of the water?
So these are on tables.
Okay, cool.
That seems like we should...
Like, imagine like a Tesla coil. Like
Yeah. At least got to investigate. Like, that's cool.
But these jars are essentially the potions that you see.
Well, Tazal's very interested, but all he says is like, he makes the water ripple all around him, like to try to get their attention.
I'd say it is obvious that he wants to communicate something, but is unable to right now, right?
More so, I don't want to lose my wild shape. Like,
No, like just like as a general question, like it is obvious for like the other two that he wants to communicate something, right? In that case,
So,
I'd
Also,
use-
as y'all enter the room, I need each of you to make a dexterity save.
there it is. There it is.
God damn it. Okay.
That would be as a crocodile.
Give me good, please. Please. Was it good? It was decent. 15.
Here might be faster. Oh, it will be faster. Character sheet. Come on, Croc.
Nope.
So
Yay.
the lightning as y'all enter in, a beam of that lightning arcs out in your direction. Creed and Uncilian both are able to dodge out of the way of it, but the croc, being as big as it is hit by one of these beams. I need you to roll me a D100.
Oh, I don't
Wild magic zap.
Let's go.
Roll a D10.
Shit. 10
Ooh, 10.
damage.
10. Tazala, you feel yourself age 10 years.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
That happened to me like twice last week in real life.
Feel that.
Okay, that's awesome. As the crocodile or like as Tazala?
As Tazala.
Nice.
Ooh.
But I don't
You definitely felt some wild magic in this room.
transform though. I keep the shape.
You keep your shape, yeah.
Nice. That's cool. That actually catches him up to like my age, the player age. The character just caught up to the player.
Just as a general question, like, does anything here look like it is like easy to grab while avoiding those things, or does it seem like we are like no matter where we go in this room, we are in like shooting distance of these things?
I mean, as soon as you entered in, it shot at you, but you were able to.
So we're basically
dodge
all
it.
at the door right now, still, placement wise.
Sure. Yes. I mean, you can move about the room now. Like, it shot at you, but it's not continuing to shoot at you.
Oh, okay. She would cast using a second level spell slot. She would cast detect thoughts
Nice.
and talk to Tazala and say, "I think I have a way of talking to you. Just think loud." And she uses her action to read his surface level thoughts, which does not need a save from him.
Nice.
Like, I can post the spell if you want to.
He is thinking. Why does my back?
I would just say, if that's okay, that whatever Tazala like thinks to her, she just relays to Creed, so we can just talk while he's in. Wild
No
shape.
problem.
Tazala's just wondering why his back hurts all of a sudden for no reason, and his hairline is receding. What is?
The scale line.
Yeah, the scales. So I typed in mid-journey crocodile with a receding hairline, and the results are like nightmare fuel. It does not look at all. It's not what I was thinking. I guess he's still interested. I mean, this is really cool. Look for like a cube receptacle or something. I guess Tazala would be thinking cube. Thinking about the cube, maybe.
All right, what are y'all doing now?
I'd say now that we're in and we're not getting immediately shot at again, a quick sweep through to see if there's anything that seems like it's worth being picked up and taken with us.
Yeah, make a. We'll just use your passive investigations for these, unless you're saying you were looking for anything in particular.
Yeah, I mean my passive is 11 because I'm not proficient in no passive investigation would be 12.
Okay, yeah. So as I mentioned, there are shelves containing potions, and in a table with an elaborate alchemical setup on it. And that's this stuff down here.
Take the potions.
There's a couple of like cabinets, like as foreign as the concept is to you adventurers. Like this looks like a room of science.
Science.
Mm. Hmm.
So you're welcome to go
I
investigate the potions, the alchemical setup, or any of the cabinetry that you see before you.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a quick thought on this because she's not proficient in alchemist supplies, but in herbalism kit, and I mean like some of the things would surely like cross over from like basically magic chemistry to basic herbology. So like, is there any stuff that could be used to make like healing remedies that's like worth being picked up amongst the alchemical supplies?
Or are they already sitting there? Like these potions. But yes.
Yeah, who's gonna go look at the potions?
Yeah, I think we're still on his back, so we're probably all going with him.
I mean, you could easily walk in this room. You don't
Oh.
need to be on his back. You're not like swimming. It's only about a foot of water.
Is the electricity still
I
arcing?
I have this annoying bug where when I try to move the token, it just drags my screen around, even though I specifically picked the cursor variant that should only move the token.
Yep. Classic Roll20 shenanigans.
Okay,
Usually
where do you
it
want to go?
fixes it- Yeah, just towards the alchemical supplies.
In between or above or below?
I'd say in between, so there's like a possibility to look back and forth.
Okay. Yeah. So you take a look around and you see that there are 4 potions that have a red hue to them. One that's got a cloudy, milky, white, kind of grayish color to it. And one of a it's like brown kind of, but as you like look at it and you swirl it around, it seems to have a toe at the bottom.
Damn. She would like open all of them and like put a finger in and like taste them one by one. And
Like
just
cups.
try to suss out what they are.
This is pure Colombian snow.
Okay, make a medicine check, please.
Okay. Imagine the one with the toe. This one is out of a far region called Skyrim. Medicine. This one, which is sadly not nature. Oh, 16.
Okay, yeah. You're able to suss out that the ones that are red are potions of healing.
Damn.
The one that is milky white, like you dip your finger in, and as you pull your finger out, the tip of your finger is gone.
Dang.
And then you like, put it in your mouth, and it's like your finger reappears again.
Jesus.
And then the potion with the toe in it tastes horrible. but you feel stronger after having imbibed a bit of it.
I share this information with the other two. So you said there were like 2 healing potions, right?
4.
Oh, 4. Yeah. She would suggest that everyone takes at least 1 healing potion to have on their person, and with the invisibility, the strength one, and the 4th healing potion, she like shrugs her shoulders and like points into the direction of the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, whoever wants
Then-
to be the bag of holding scribe can enter that stuff in.
Not me. I'm not a reliable scribe. I'm so sorry.
I got it. So we're adding two. Are we putting all of it in there? And let's just put all in there. So how many? So there's 3 healing potions.
Like I would like to like put the one of the healing potions in my inventory, just so like I know I have one at my disposal if I need to heal someone.
Okay.
Because I actually do not have
Whoa.
a healing spell other than Within Gloom.
I think that's fair.
Creed, do you want one on your person?
No, I'm good. I have
Yeah. You got lay on hands.
lay on hands.
So
I'm just saying it's never a bad idea to have one on your person, because if someone else does not have one, he can take it from your person and feed it to you if you're down.
and throw it. Are we doing throw rules? Are we doing Baldur's Gate throw the?
No.
Okay.
Thank you very much, because that's so dumb in my personal
This
opinion.
way overpowered. So okay, and then invisibility. 1 of invisibility, and then
With
1
a slingshot.
of something strength. Of
I'm gonna
fire
sharpshoot
giant?
a healing potion you.
and I'm okay. I guess I'll throw 1 in my inventory as well. You know, just in case.
One
Is it the
potion
basic one,
of-
like the 2d4 plus 2, or
It is a straight up potion of healing, not superior or anything like that.
Greater.
so just a 2d4 plus 2?
From like the player's handbook, potion of healing.
So Creed takes 1, and then so there's 2 in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. The electricity's done. Is it still arcing? Are we still in danger?
You don't sense any further danger from it. No. More of a motif now.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 2d4 plus 2 1.
But what y'all just looked at was the shelving behind the crocodile is the alchemical setup. And there you can see there do seem to be some like ingredients that are still there.
I'll do
Yeah,
it.
like
Do I still have the mental connection to
Yeah.
Uncilian?
yeah,
That lasts for 1 minute.
yeah.
Take everything. Take everything we can. We just cleared out fucking 280 pounds of meat in our bag of holding. We got plenty of room.
Yeah, I'd say shovel all of the stuff into the bag of holding. So all of the alchemy stuff.
Are these crystals like table size or small enough to take?
They are not table sized, but
Too big.
I mean, you can make an investigation check as to whether or not you can take them and it maintain its current form,
Okay.
where it's like charging, where it's got like electricity arcing between them.
Okay. I'll tail whip it. No.
So y'all are just gonna like try and shove all this alchemy stuff in your bag of holding?
I mean, I don't want it to mix and then explode. Or
It's like a big elaborate setup. Like it would take time to like break it down into a traveling state.
No. Because like she would ask the other two if like any one of them has any amount of experience with alchemy, because she only knows like basic plant medicine.
Yeah, same for Tazala.
And she would also suggest that like even though this seems kind of useful or maybe valuable, like she cautiously eyes the crystals and says, yeah, maybe we should not stay here for too long in this room.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair. I don't think even Roombeer
Then-
has experience, so he would also not know anything if he was here.
Creed, what are you doing in here? You've been a little quiet.
I am looking at this, like cabinet that I'm standing in front of right here.
Okay, yeah. So you rifle through the cabinet, and you can see there are like old papers written. Like if you open the cabinet up, there are most of it's like moldy beyond belief and just completely rotted. But you're able to find a few pages that look like it is like notes of some sort. Like you can see some diagrams drawn with some notes kind of to the side in a language that you don't understand. But if you figure out some way to read the language, maybe you can read that note at some point.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take that and hand that to, or put that in the bag of holding as well. And is there anything of like importance in either one of these other cabinets? Because I don't think we've looked in those.
For the most part, it's more of the same. Like
Yeah.
you see more like beakers and jars and stuff like in these cabinets. So if you wanted to take any of that as a potential
I
alchemy
don't-
set, you could probably do that.
I don't think so. I guess what I'd like to probably do is also case the room one more time to make sure that there's nothing else of significance that could lead to a potential other cube.
Yeah.
You're not getting
Cube vibes.
cube vibes from this building.
It's not a puzzle
Okay.
The other one seemed to be a temple, whereas this one seems to be more of a
lab.
arcane
Just like a normal building.
building. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm good with like walking out of this room.
Yeah.
Then
y'all-
onwards to the north, next room.
Oh, that's
On to lose 10 more years.
right.
Which one are you going to?
I think just to the north, the one.
So as you enter this room, you can see just it's littered with debris, and there are like mushrooms and stuff that are growing out of all of the debris that's in this room. It looked like it was maybe at once a like you can see debris of chairs and tables and just all manner of kind of places where people would sit and work on things. And then there's a door at the top, northeast corner of the room.
Well, Uncilian would, at the sight of mushrooms, like back away and like kind of mumble, "Oh, those are always bad news. Those are not fun. How about you just check the next room and she would open the door."
Inside, you see what appear to be living quarters. You can see three beds in this room that are just completely ruined and dilapidated, and a chest that looks like a locker on the opposite wall.
Yeah, she would go over and open the chest, expect if there's anything inside.
Okay. Yeah, you go over and you flip the latch on the chest, open it up, and it explodes. I'm just kidding. You flip it up, and there's actually nothing inside. It seems to have already been picked through.
Okay. Well then, back out. Next room,
Yeah.
I'd say.
Tazala's druid self like is pseudo interested in the mushrooms, but not enough to hold up everything.
Yeah. We don't need to see a crocodile trip balls.
I'm telling you, man, everything's grids.
It's all connected, man.
It's all connected. Are you guys not seeing it? I swear there's like lines everywhere.
That is four good-looking guys talking. Okay, next door.
Yeah, so as you guys enter into this room, there's a bunch of like barrels and broken pots. Again, more ruined rooms, but this one looked to be more of a, like you can see remnants of old food and cutlery and stuff like that. Like this was an old kitchen. Like it's in shambles. There's nothing of interest here.
Okay.
No silver or gold that we can scavenge.
I mean,
Why
you're
is the
welcome to
rum
rifle
gone?
through it all.
What's that?
Remember, you're
Silverware.
in a foot of water as well with all this stuff.
Yeah.
Why is the rum always gone? Is this a door back out? Is that?
It is yeah. It's the other side of the building, exiting.
Ah, okay. Yeah, then I'd say we go upstairs, right?
Yeah, is that all the rooms?
All the downstairs rooms, yes.
Nice. All right. Yeah. Swimming along. Crocs are great
Where-
with stairs. No problem.
Mistakes were made.
Okay, so as y'all head up this flight of stairs, we'll move you to another part of the map.
Teleporto.
Why can't I move you? Select everything. Good. Okay, I'll move you from now. You can start moving. Come here.
Whoa.
Okay.
So, this flight of stairs heading up to the upper level, as you guys kind of go up and then you kind of turn the corner, as soon as you turn the corner, when you look back, the flight of stairs that you just went up is not there anymore.
What?
And you're like, oh, well, shit.
Like it sank?
There's one thing I forgot to ask. Like, I just asked a question and you can just tell me that it's too late. Was there at any point, like, any amount of holes or anything in the ceiling?
No.
Okay. Proceed.
Okay, so as y'all are traversing the stairs, it keeps the stairs, like you keep going up a flight of stairs and then coming to a landing, and then there's like two directions you can go this time, and then you go up that flight of stairs, you pick one, go, and then it comes to another landing, and then there's three directions. So I need y'all to make a intelligence
Okay.
saving throw.
Ooh. I'm royally fucked with
Yeah.
a natural one.
Like, could I persuade you with never mind. That's okay.
Okay. I need to do some math real quick. See
Oh,
what the average
that's
is.
never a good thing.
It's a group check, so I need to see what the actual average is, because the 20 like skews it up, but the other two lower it down.
I mean,
Be like
the
8
way,
point
like, I don't know how
something.
you handle it, like, the way the rules say group checks should be handled is, like, set DC. Even if you pass it, it's +1 for the group. If it's a critical fail, it's -2. If it's a fail, a -1. If it's a critical success, like in a 20, it is a +2. So, like from that rule, this would be a -3 and +1. So, -2.
A -3 and +1.
So basically, it's just to see if more than half succeeds, and this
Oh.
is
Well, yeah, y'all fail then.
Yeah.
So as you continue to traverse this maze of stairs, eventually the walls disappear, and then you're just on stairs. And now you're essentially kind of traversing through the astral plane on stairs.
amazing.
Okay.
Okay. Nice.
But as y'all are traversing these stairs, eventually you come to a landing, and on this landing is it kind of comes to an end, basically. And you find yourself in a room with 2 statues of Aurelians.
Uh-oh.
And Tizala in particular knows what these look like because he had a run-in with one with the Wand of Wonder recently. So these are big gorilla-looking statues with 4 arms, big fanged teeth. And as y'all come into this room and you notice the statues, you're kind of looking at them and okay, it looks like it's just a statue, but then Tizala, with your passive perception, you notice the eyes train onto you,
Oh no.
and then the other set of eyes train on to Creed, and the head, and the stone drains away from them, and they become living flesh.
Shit.
Damn it.
And we will start next session with, unless you think we can get through a combat in 25 minutes.
Well, if they're only 2, I think we could manage to do so.
Okay, we'll see. Can I transform? Be like,
You want to change your form while you're seeing them
yeah,
change from stone to
yeah. And as I'm as the crocodile's mouth retracts, and I'm turning back into Zala, I'm like, brace yourself, fight, danger. Like I'm rah, danger, and coming to form.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, I need to grab a token for these guys.
So that was where the crocodile was.
And what are you switching into?
Just me. Just
Oh, back to just yourself.
yeah. Shit.
And we will
Roll initiative.
hold once I get the the turn tracker up. Now we will select our tokens and roll initiative.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Tizala.
Ew. No dice.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, there's a lot of what? Oh, hold it. Move some of these. Creed rolled.
You got old stuff in there.
Yeah, I
Yep.
forgot to clear it out.
That happens to me all the time.
The 12. So the creed that's 18 gets removed. So I'll roll the 16. The 13 gets removed. And 17. So the 21 gets removed. Okay, that's it. Full sort.
Here we go.
Ascending. And away we go. Yeah. So the first one at the top of the room is going to step forward. And it had trained its eyes on Tazala. The other one had trained its eyes on Creed. And we're going to make some attacks. So with its multi-attack, we are going to do 1 bite for 9 to hit
No.
and 4 claw attacks.
Oh no.
Looking only at the leftmost number, so 18, 14, 15, 12.
Only the 18 hits.
So 10 slashing damage.
Oh, but it hits so hard. No.
And on Creed, we've got a 24 to hit, which I think hits for 6 piercing.
Yep.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So the crit definitely hits for 8 more slashing, and I don't think anything else hits you. So as these creatures animate and train their eyes on you, they slam their fists into the ground and against the wall, because they've got, the bottom 2 slam their fists in the ground and the top 2 slam their fists against the wall, and then they lunge out towards you trying to bite, and it's just all 4 arms clawing at you, trying to rip you to shreds. Tazala gets bit, or I guess clawed once, but and Creed comes in for the bite. He bites down on your plate and then claws at you with one of its arms, trying to get underneath your plate armor, but most of the claws aren't able to make a purchase on your flesh. That is their turn. Uncilian, what are you doing?
Okay, first up, question. You described them that like the stone that surrounded them like melted away, and now they look like...
Now they're flesh, yeah.
They are flesh, so they don't look like a construct. That is what I wanted to hear. Well, I'm gonna aim... I'm gonna go like slightly up here. And I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at first level at the one next to Creed, which is a Wisdom save DC 14.
Failure.
Okay, it is forced to use its reaction to move away, which triggers an attack of opportunity.
Nice.
And it gets 3d6 psychic damage, which I'll roll right now.
Okay. Yeah, Creed, you can roll your attack of opportunity if you want to take it.
Damn, only 4 psychic damage. What a win.
Absolutely. Where I'm on my... Oh. I'm on the wrong thing. Okay, so... I'm gonna throw a...
Wow!
Yes!
So, that worked out well. Can I smite?
Yeah, fuck yeah!
You may.
Oh,
Fuck
damn.
yeah! Crit smite!
So hold on a second. I'm just gonna do, like... Obviously...
Level 3, do it.
Do those
He doesn't
two.
have level 3 spells yet, I don't think.
Oh
But
yeah,
I do have a level 2 smite.
Do it.
If I can find it. Come on, where's my smite?
They are not undead by any chance.
They are not.
Smite. Where's my smite?
So
Sorry,
it's
guys.
a 6 plus
Divine smite.
8.
There it is. So
14 damage of regular bludgeoning damage. And yeah, roll your smite.
So just know on this one, I did use this is one-handed attacks as well because I have my shield out.
Yeah, I'm taking the left most. The
Okay.
left I use.
Did you say 18 on that? My bad.
It was 14 because you don't add the you don't add your strength modifier twice.
So there's 1d8 for and I'm gonna do. So that's for the crit, and then I'm also gonna do. So each spell level higher than that gets.
Isn't it like 2d8 for just a regular smite?
Yeah,
2d8 is the first level.
is 2d8.
Yes.
The second level is 3d8.
Yes.
So it's in total
Okay.
it's 6d8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. I'm like.
So do
I'm
one
doing
more
this-
of those.
Yeah, I'm doing this all in like.
But crit also affects
There we go.
smite.
Yeah,
Damn.
so that's why it's 6d8
Yeah.
instead of 3d8.
Yeah.
Okay, 6, 5, so that's 22, 37. Dang.
And it wasn't even your turn yet.
Radiant
This
explosion.
dude is so. You gotta narrate this one because
Fuck yeah.
you have almost one shot this guy.
Yeah. So
To the cranium.
I've been very frustrated, like going through all of this water, and like just trudging along through all of like these things, and then seeing some like weird crap and mushrooms and all that stuff. I come up these stairs, and then all of a sudden, like stairs disappear. I'm just like disoriented at this point, and I like, and then I see like we get moved to the like this room, and then all of a sudden these statues start changing, and I'm just like, I'm over this. So you just see like him take his shield or his warhammer and his shield and like bang it together a little bit and generate a little static electricity,
Yeah.
and then just go after this guy and just like cracks him straight on the side of the face, and you see teeth just like pop out of his mouth, and then you also see kind of like all of that
Yes.
static electricity just get discharged into the side of his face,
Yes.
and it just singes
Fuck yeah.
and
yeah.
just turns like black on that side of that side of his face, and then like that arm and everything just blistered with
Mangled.
like holy
Yeah.
radiant damage.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, as you hit him and like your warhammer makes contact, he was running, but then he just got blasted and just slams against the wall and kind of thuds down, but then starts to gonna get himself back up.
Nice.
Is that your turn? Oh wait, no, that was
That is not my
Uncilian's
turn.
Not yet.
No, it's still my turn. And Uncilian uses her bonus action for bardic inspiration,
Yes.
and
Yes.
like one of the leeches shoots out and it extends towards Tizala, and like he hears this whisper coming from the leech that is he doesn't understand words, but like it feels like affirmation, like the best pep talk whisper he can imagine. Yeah, and just wanna make sure, like, you can use it for your rolls, but you can also, thanks to this little thing, add this d8 towards any healing or magical damage instead.
Whoa.
If you want to.
Cool.
Very good. Very good.
Okay, Tizala.
Tizala.
And who did you inspire?
Both of
Yeah,
us, right?
Tizala.
Oh.
Tizala.
And I would also move back here. That's it.
Feeling inspired, and I want to flavor the previous attacks on Tazala as him kind of deflecting all that. So maybe the first one hits, and then the subsequent 3, like he's like matching every blow that comes. He's like parrying, but in that parry, I want him to be kind of scaling upward, like climbing all 4 arms like a ladder to do kind of a backflip. Not leaving in space, but just kind of a backflip. But in that backflip motion, as Tazala hits that last monkey arm, ape arm, he does, and then he's gonna spread his wings out and gonna call forth the panther totem to come in. I'm gonna flavor this as everything from the same entrance that we all came in. So all my, normally there's like a cool shadow or something I can work with, but now it's just like right behind me. All these things are coming in behind me. There's and to distract the Gorillion with my antics, the acrobatics, like all this helps it. But Spirit Totem comes in, activates Panther Totem, and I mean it doesn't really. We don't really have to put it anywhere. It would fill the whole room. But everyone gets plus 10 temporary hit points. As for my action, as I finish the backflip, before I'm able to touch the ground again, 8 velociraptors charge in behind me, and with their talons out, and he's like, this dude's got 4 arms, but here come 8 velociraptors. So, on my turn,
And those are the, what are they called? Deinonychus?
so velociraptors that's the bigger one. Velociraptors are CR 1/4, so they're smaller. They're like the little guys. Probably, I'm imagining like maybe dog size, like a big dog size, like Rottweiler. And they come in line, and they're going to just swarm this guy, basically.
Okay. Do
Was
you have
that not in my?
a
That wasn't
stat
in my
block
thing.
for those?
That wasn't in my thing. Why is it not? I thought.
I can try and find one.
Sorry, that's like.
I can easily find one over D&D Beyond.
I mean, I should have one
he's
in
got
here.
it. Sorry, I didn't call it out as one of my last things. I guess.
They can attack 2 times, once with a bite, once with a claw. They have a +4 to hit,
Yeah.
and the bite does 1d6 +2, and the claw 1d4 +2.
While you're looking for the token, I'll do that through D&D Beyond, so we don't have to wait.
I got it.
You got it.
Oh, and they of course all have pack tactics, so advantage.
Fuck yeah. Nice. There it is.
Velociraptor.
Give you
A turkey.
access to it.
Big turkey.
Velociraptor equals Time Raptor through Space Raptor.
Damn it. Okay, nope, that is...
Okay.
how
Do you
spell
have
that.
access to it now?
Not yet.
Please return. Get them.
It's okay. Over here. Ooh, damn it. Velociraptor.
How many did you summon?
8.
8.
They come
So
spilling
it's
out of that entry
16 attacks, and all of them
at advantage.
are with advantage and +2.
Let's see, so...
You should have access to it at this point.
I see it, but I can't move it yet. Oh, well, I see you moving it. Okay, so 1 bite, 1 claw.
Oh, that didn't save. Okay. Sorry. Now try.
Oh. Yes, I see it. As soon as the health bar pops up, I know I have access to it. So here we go. Okay, so that was the first one. Go bite. Bite.
Can you move this one now?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a net 20.
claw,
17, 16, 24, 22.
claw.
Like, I have to imagine, like, as they come through the door, that it's like a parade. Like, they come in, bite, claw, then go to the side. Next one, bite, claw.
Yeah,
Like a ballet.
it's beautiful. It's the Nutcracker, the way it was meant to be. And they're all.
Music starts.
They each get 2 bites and 2 claws. Is that what you said?
So, no, it's just advantage.
One.
They're already
one-
rolling
yeah.
at advantage. You can see.
Oh, my bad.
It rolls twice.
Okay, so everything after. Oh Jesus!
I mean, but
Oh,
if you want to just take
sorry.
the leftmost value for all of them, that's
Sorry, idiot. If I had looked once, I would have known it was doing that. Oh no! See, so from D&D Beyond, it does one at a time. So that only made sense the first time I did it. Okay. Yeah, just take the first one. Whatever. So 14 and 18 on the first one.
so it's AC 13.
Okay.
So do all the adding up.
So that's a bite, a claw, a bite, a crit claw. Oh geez. Okay, we can. If y'all want to move on, I'll just sit here and add up the damage.
Okay, yeah, Creed, you're up. And that was all on the top one, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna get up to this guy, and then I am gonna smack him with my warhammer.
Smack him.
Roll your attacks.
13.
That'll hit.
All right. Do I want to smite? I might as well smite.
Do you want to smite? It is quite hurt. I said earlier you basically one-shot it.
All right. I'll leave it at that then.
Yeah, 10 bludgeoning damage will do it.
Okay. So, yeah, I just go up to this guy and just give him one good, like, Fred Flintstone smack on the head with the warhammer. And
So yeah, you just blasted him against the wall. He's like trying to doing like 2 fists into the ground, trying to pick himself up. But right as he lifts his head up to look at you and growl, down comes a warhammer, crushes his skull, slumps down on the ground in front of you.
Sweet. All right, and then I'm gonna roll up to this guy, and then I'm gonna hit him with my warhammer.
Okay.
Ow.
That'll hit.
Oh, sweet. Okay, definitely gonna smite this time, and I'll do a level 2 smite. So we'll do that, and then here comes
So then
the
roll
smite.
3d6 or no 3d8.
Yep. I'll clear those. So there's 2 there, and then 1 there.
So that is a total of 11, 12, and 2, so 24 or 25.
25.
And Shonda, were you able to
Jesus.
figure out yours?
Yeah, I thought I miscalculated, but it's accurate. Jesus Christ. 14, 23, 27, 33, 38, 42, 48. 48! Combination
Yeah, it
of
died.
bludgeoning. Okay, cool. So the velociraptors
The
are
murder
effective,
ballet.
and their tails are just up in the air, and it's just they're covering completely. We can't even tell that it's dead yet.
I almost like with their current size compared to everything else. They remind me of the scene of where all the little compies
Yes,
jump on the person.
yes, tiny ones. That was in the actual book. That's the first scene in the book. Cool.
High velocity murder ballet. I think that's the name of the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fell these 2 Gorillians.
Oh, and you guys
We'll
got
call
the.
it there for the night.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Screw these guys.
Efficient battling, everyone.
I also like just lucky by chance luck with that one
That was
roll.
awesome.
You're a paladin. It was destiny.
Not even on your turn. It was awesome.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
It like you didn't even have your first turn yet, and it's like
No, I know.
That's the sweet stuff.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, just like none of you have that spell, but that spell can be used like in two good ways, and that is either what I just did, or if you want to keep someone away from you, hold your action with the spell until the guy's turn starts, and if he fails, at the beginning of his turn, he loses his reaction and all of his speed, and then he can't move. And that's just...
Yes.
I love that spell.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
I'll have to
Showstopper.
remember that because I took that spell on my other characters.
I like at the end I have one question. Because I know we're probably still quite far away from next level, but I was thinking about what I want to pick, and I know already what I want to do depending on a ruling that I want to ask from you real quick. The bag of holding is too small for one of us to crawl into it, right? That would have...
The opening is too small, yes.
Yeah, but a tiny creature, like something that Tazala could turn into, would probably be able to fit in there and
Yeah,
have like 10 minutes of air, right?
Yeah, we've done that before.
Oh, okay.
We did that with the genie lamp, not with the bag of hold. Like a bag of holding is essentially an astral, a cube in the astral plane, as far as I understood.
Yeah, it's a pocket
So there's
dimension.
no air in there. Like,
Oh.
once the bag's closed.
I mean, with the other extra dimensional spaces, it's usually like you have this and this amount of air. Or like if we go by like suffocation rules, if you hold your breath, you have con modifier plus 1 minutes of air.
Which I would be okay with.
Yeah, I'm basically, I was just thinking next level, what spell do I take? I'm gonna take Dimension Door. And I can take another medium creature with me, and if we have someone in the back of holding, like all three of us can
Oh, okay. For like a quick thing.
go places.
Nice.
Yeah. Was like between Death Ward and Dimension Door. And
Aren't there some potentially catastrophic interactions with dimensioning inside of another dimension?
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
it's-
bag
it's
of holding,
really-
bag of
it's-
holding. Like you.
yeah,
if-
or like the rug, the fucking instant hole thingy, or the haversack. Like these things do not mix well, but teleporting and extra planes are like two different things. Like
Okay,
teleporting
yeah, I get that.
is going through the ethereal plane technically.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
The border ethereal, yeah, like
Like
5th edition doesn't mention it a lot.
like Kurt, like the other German I know, Nightcrawler from X-Men.
yeah.
Isn't that what he's doing?
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Well, cool.
other German I know.
Our journey
one.
through Omu continues next session.
Dun, dun, dun.
Looking forward to it.